So now in the chapter of life process, let us start. As the name of the chapter is life process, so commonly we can consider anything that possesses or the living beings must possesses some processes. So before we learned about the life processes, it is better to consider that the all thing in our surroundings we can divide mainly into two groups, that some are living and some are non-living. So just you can consider the difference between them, as some animals are running in our surroundings, some are eating, someone are shouting loudly, and some are showing any activities. So we must be considered for the living beings. But some plants, what about your idea? They are not even shouting, they are not showing any eating processes, nor they are running. So can we consider for the non-living? Not at all. So in the difference between them, something is going on the regular basis, some process, like some are in the rest, but at that time they are breathing continuously, so they are alive. Some plants, they are not moving, but their green colorations, their flowers, color of the leaves, and their so many activities like the growth, fruits, flowers. So these we can consider again, they are also living. So certainly we can consider or think the some movement is going on the regular basis in the living beings. So some animals can breathe without visible movements, and these movements over very small scars will be invisible to naked eyes movements of the molecules. So these invisible molecular movements are necessary for the life. Now these movement necessary for the lives, they processes, so certainly they are having the life. So now molecular movements needed for the life, so we have seen in the earlier classes that living organisms are well organized structures, like their cellular level, their tissue level. Then certainly these tissues are going to organize their several organs, and these organs have to work together, make some organ systems, and these the different organ systems are considered by the some organelles. So these organelles or the organ systems, they process, they are the some organism. So these organisms, depending or the correlating to each other of the different systems of their life, so they are depending upon living creatures must keep repairing and maintaining their structures also. So now here we can consider about the life process. The maintenance functions of the living organisms must go even when they are not doing anything particular. Even when we are just sitting in the classroom, ever we are just asleep, the maintenance job has to go on the regular basis. So these perform this maintenance are actually the life processes. Since the maintenance processes are needed to prevent the damage or the breakdown, energy is needed for them. So now energy, we can consider the energy is also essential for the living beings. So now what are the source of energy? That is again a question. The second thing, every living beings are needed for to take food. So these food inside the living beings are commonly known as the nutrients. So in the body, the living beings taking these nutritions or these with these nutritions or the food, they are taking energy. So this energy seems dependent upon the another systems. So what are responsible to provide the energy from these nutrients or the food? So they must be another process are dependent, as they are complexity of the carbon sources. Different organisms can then use different kinds of the nutritional process. So these source of energy therefore need to be broken down or the build up in the body. So finally converted to the uniform source of energy. So these organisms or the body of inner organisms are needed for this energy for growing purposes and do their activities also. So the series of chemical reactions in the body are necessary. These chemical reactions are as oxidizing and reducing reactions. So these oxidizing and reducing reactions are most common chemical means to break down the molecules. These molecules are going to break down inside the body organism to use oxygen, that is the source from the outside of the body. The process of acquiring oxygen from the outside of the body and the breakdown of the sources of food or the nutrients for cellular need, that is called, this process is called the respirations. So whenever we are taking food, so that must break down, and with this process of the respirations, for that oxygen is required. Now again we have to consider the another phenomenon. So any organism or the living beings are maybe are of different types, maybe the single celled organism or the multicellular organisms. We have already studied in the previous classes the if the organism, any organism are of only cells, so that is the singular or the unicellular. So unicellular organism are only processes or perform their life to through the diffusion and osmosis process. But the well defined organism or the complex organism, or we can consider the multicellular organism, they are not simply dependent upon the diffusion as well as the osmosis process. So for these the complex organism or the multicellular organisms, various body parts have specialized in the functions they have to perform. So the body of the organism, therefore, not surprisingly, that uptake of the food and the oxygen will also be the function of a specialized tissue. So, however, this process of or since the food of oxygen are now taken up at one place to the body of the organism, and simply not only that food or the energy is required at particular that part, so this energy or food requirements maybe are also in need of to supply some another site of organelles of our body. So they are now supposed to be transfer from this energy or the food supplements or any other vital activities to the distant part of our body or the different part, whole part of any organism. So for that there is a transportation system is required. When chemical reactions use the carbon sources and the oxygen for the energy generations, they create byproducts. By means what are the not needed or that is to go off or take off, so that are not useless for the body or the organism, so they must be the harmful also for that. So these waste or byproducts are therefore needed to be removal from the body of the organism, or they may be discarded outside. So that process is called the excretion. So in this way, what we have to think here, the different thing as taking of food. So in this process, some nutrients are required for the respiration. The process for oxygen is required. So some metabolic activity and catabolic activity both are required here, and for transportation of these nutrients as well as the energy level of the different sites of the organism as well as the wastes that have to remove out from the organism, so they must be removed out, that is the excretion. So these are the different processes are. So this considers, let us, various process so essential to maintain the life of any organism. So this all the processes are the life processes of any nutrients, organisms. So in this way, what we have to learn here, in any living being or the organism are dependent upon so many processes, and these all processes are linked to each other to maintain our life. So now on this way, one by one we have to go through the different life process one by one. So after that, I suggesting to you, you have to go through the next life process, that is the vital life process of any organism. So that is nutrition, taking food. So you have to go through the nutritional part or the nutrition, and in the next class we will discuss for the nutrition.